Today we'll take the grammar that we've started yesterday. Okay, let's take it. Oops. I'll share the presentation.
The exercise for the
Yes, but I'll just I want to revise with you the presentation. Here is it. I'll share it. Okay. I'll leave for a second. Here is it. Now can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes.
Okay, girls, there was a point in adjective clause that we said it starts with what? It starts with relative pronouns. Adjective clauses start with what? Relative pronouns. Like what, girls? Relative pronouns like what?
That.
Who?
Who?
Whom? Whom, which, that. Did I mention the part of relative adverbs?
I don't think so.
Because I remember that I forgot to say it to you. Okay, girls, look. We said in adjective clause, we start with when, who, whom, whose, which, and that. How? Look here, and the comparison we make. Where is the comparison? Here is it. Start with the relative pronouns. The adjective clause starts with relative pronoun. Who, whom, whose, which, and that. There was just a small, a very little detail I want to say to you. Sometimes, and a few times, adjective clause starts with a relative adverb. What is relative adverb? Where and when. Or where or when. Okay? Where or when. When do I use where and when? Yani, how can I use where and when? We usually use them in adverb because they answer me where, they answer me when. We can use them in adjective clauses when we modify a noun, okay, place or time. When place or time are modified, not when and where. How? How, teacher? When I say this is Alexandria, where I was born. Where here? Where I was born is what? Where I was born is an adjective clause. Why adjective clause, teacher? It doesn't start with any of these who, whom, whose, which, that. You said it starts with who, whom, whose, which, and that. Yes, but here, girls, I modifies Alexandria. Alexandria is a place. So it is modified where I was born. Where I was born, Alexandria. Alexandria, I'm modifying it, this Alexandria, and Alexandria is a noun. Like the year when we go to Spain. When we went to Spain. We like the year when we went to Spain. We, okay, here, we like the year. Which year? The year when we go to Spain. So when we go to Spain modifies year. Or we like the time. Or we like the time. So year and time are nouns. When we went to Spain, or the year when we went to Spain. Okay, so sometimes I start with where or when I modify a place or time with adjective clauses. You understand, girls?
Yes.
That's the point I wanted to say to you about adjective clause. That sometimes it starts with when and where, because where and when and where are always adverb clauses because they modify and answer me when, answer me where. But here they do not answer me when and where. They modify a noun, which is a place or a time. Understand this point? Are you sure it's in the adjective clauses, girls? Are you with me?
Yes.
You
Yes,
understand it? Adjective clauses starts with relative pronouns and sometimes it starts with relative adverbs when I modify a place or a noun. Okay? One more thing I wanted to remind you of the elliptical adverb clause. It's because when I was explaining today to grade 10, I found that they also didn't get it so well, so I'm afraid they didn't get well. Here, girls, we said adverb clauses, a clause with subject and a predicate. It starts with subordinate conjunction. It answers me how, when, where, why, what extent. And then he said that sometimes we can eliminate words from adverb clause, and I still understand it's adverb clause. Yesterday's rain fell harder than today's. So then today's. So it means when I see then, I understand there is another clause. Then today's rain did. So then today's did. The farmers are more concerned about rainfall than the merchants are. Clause, dependent clause. As long as you do not worry, as lucky as Phyllis is, all of these are clauses, 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 clauses. Here, the farmers are more concerned about rainfall than the merchants do. Okay, or we took these examples. I will write them here. We have I, we have Jane, we have Mike, the three of us. I like Jane more than Mike. So I like Jane more than Mike. Here. Okay. Dependent clause. I like Jane more than Mike does. And here I showed you the difference between when I take the verb does or Mike, because this I was supposed to be I like Jane more than, it was supposed to be like this, more than I like Mike, but we eliminated I like. Okay, it was supposed to be like that, but we eliminated it. Here I like Jane more than Mike likes Jane. Eliminated it also. Okay, I
عندي
like
سؤال
اه
بس كنت بدي أسأل امبارح إنه لازم ناخد معنا كمان ال subject مع الverb.
yes, because a clause should contain subject and a verb.
بس أنا مفكرة بس ناخد الverb.
No. يعني what do you mean here?
Yes.
No, we take all of it, but maybe we don't have likes, so we omit it. What do you mean?
يعني مثلا ليش ما أخدنا معنا ال I؟
Where is I?
Here I like.
Here I like Jane more than I like Mike.
وتحت كمان بس.
Here there is no I. I like Jane more than Mike likes. I like Jane.
Okay.
It should be Jane. Okay, but we eliminated it by here. It should be likes Jane, but we eliminated it and we wrote does. Okay, so here we eliminated I like because it's I like. Yani I'm showing you what was the original form of the dependent clause. It was then I like Mike, then Mike likes Jane. It should be written like this, but they eliminated it. Do you know, girls, where can I put it's from here is it. We eliminated it. We eliminate this one too. So I like Jane more than Mike. I like Jane more than Mike does. Only different in the meaning, but this is a dependent clause and this is a dependent clause. This is dependent clause here. This is a dependent clause. So I can understand that when I start with than or as long as or as lucky as, we understand that we are meeting an elliptical adverb clause. So that, do you need extra explanation in this part, girls? Grade 11.
No.
We use grammar not to memorize the rules, but when we want to write, when you want to write, and we know writing is important at college. When you want to write, grammar helps you to write well. Okay?
Miss, عادي تعطيني one sentence?
Yes. Listen, I'll give you other examples from here. Look, if I say here, okay, the Willis Tower, okay, is taller than the Empire State Tower. Okay, the Willis Tower is taller than the Empire State Tower. This sentence was supposed to be the Willis Tower is taller than the Empire State Tower, is. It should be written like this. It should be written like this. This should be written like this. But he eliminated the verb is. He eliminated is. And he said, okay, he said the Willis Tower is taller than the Empire State Tower. Before I eliminate is, I look at it. The Willis Tower is taller, okay, than the Empire State Tower is dependent clause. It is dependent clause. Teacher, how it's dependent clause? There is Empire State Tower a subject and there is verb. So what if we eliminate is, teacher? There is no verb, so it cannot be a clause. No, it can be a clause because we eliminated the verb. This is the message. That it can be a clause though that there is no verb. That's it, because we eliminated it. That's it. You got it, girls, now? I am more impressed by the tower, okay, more than the church. Okay, here. I am impressed. I am impressed by the tower. I am impressed by the tower is independent clause. Independent clause. Okay? More than the church. It should be what? More than just the church should be what? More than I am impressed by church. It should be I am more impressed by the tower, independent clause. It should be then I am impressed by church. It should be like this. It should be but then I am impressed. Yes, dear. So I am impressed by is eliminated. So again, it should be like this. I am more impressed by tower more than I am impressed by the church. And then there is a subject and a verb. I eliminated it. I am more impressed by tower than the church. Dependent clause. You understand it, girls, now?
Yes, Miss. Clear.
Clear? So it is when I see that, and when I see as long as you are not also asked to go deep in these details, you are just asked to know that this is an adverb clause. But this is for you to know how does it function. Okay, so then we took the noun clause and we said the noun clause replaces a noun. It replaces a noun. Okay, it can function as a subject, can function as a direct object, object of preposition, indirect object, predicate nominative, and we said we will answer today. So go to your book, page 159, please. And start.
Miss, which page?
159, 159.
Miss, can I solve?
Yes, yes, Judy.
Miss, 159 is a new lesson.
Ah, it's because I opened the another book. It's 157. Okay, number 1, Judy.
It's what is called free verse.
Yes. Number 2, Sham.
Miss, can you give us a little time to solve?
Okay.
Miss, can I solve 2?
Solve 3 because Sham will answer 2.
Miss Mia.
Yes.
مش تبع reverse sound pattern.
Yes. Sham will answer 2. You will answer number 2. This is sentence number 2, Yasham. Tell me, where is the noun clause?
What the idea of a poem are?
We are in 2. We will answer 2, right, Yasham?
بس أنا ما معي الكتاب وبالبنت رسلت لي الصورة بس.
طب okay, Yasham.
بس مو هاد نمبر 2.
No, number 2, it is written number 2. It is in line number 2. What you said now is in number 3.
Whoever wrote the first
Yes,
poem?
yes. Whoever wrote the first unrhymed poem. Yes. Thank you. Number
Miss-
3, Serena.
Number 3 is what the ideas of the poem are.
For a poem are, yes. For Sham, Kharfan. Sham.
Yes.
Yes, for Yasham. طب Sham, you answer 5. وعد. For يا وعد.
Who was opposed to?
4. Number 4 in 157.
What determine how a poem sounds?
Yes, what determine how a poem sound?
Teacher, can I answer?
Yes, Maya answer 5. But wait, Sham, you didn't answer, right? Sham will
I
answer
didn't
5.
answer.
You did you
No, I
answered? Okay, 5 يا Sham. Sham.
Was a famous American poet.
No, dear, was a famous American poet is the original sentence, the independent sentence, independent clause.
What should I do?
What you ask?
Like,
what should I do?
no, like in this exercise. I don't
You just
understand.
you have to get me the noun clause. It functions as a noun. There is none in number 5, Yasham. There is no noun clauses. Okay? Thank you, Shams. Maya, answer 6.
Miss, what about who was opposed to? Free verse.
You tell me, Judy, what about it?
And if I replace this one with a name, it will work.
Who was opposed? You want to tell me about who was opposed, right?
Yes.
This functions as what? It is a noun.
A noun clause.
It is a noun. يعني it comes after a linking verb, or it comes as a subject or direct object, or what?
It comes as no. It's not a. It doesn't come after a linking verb.
Yes, it comes after what? Poet, and poet is a noun.
Yes.
So it's an adjective clause.
An adjective clause.
Yes.
Because it's describing the American poet.
Yes, a poet.
Okay.
6, Maya.
That writing in free verse.
Yes, was like playing tennis without a net. Yes. 7, Maryam Muhammad.
Yes.
7.
There is none. Or 1 minute. No, what he feels.
What he feels. Excellent. What he feels. 8, Lujain.
Can I say?
Yes, please. You'll answer 9, Nirvana. Lujain, 8.
That I am completely free.
That I am completely free. Excellent. Nirvana, 9.
How experience affects him.
Yes. Nancy, 10. Is Nancy here?
Yes, I'm here.
10, يا Nancy.
10. Miss, it's none.
Why? This doesn't
Or
mean
that he
what?
rejects rhyme
Yes,
and meter
yes. That
outright.
he rejects rhymes and meters outright. Ahad, 11.
Yes. Wait. What he questions?
Yes, what he questions. And there is another one in the sentence, lean matar. Another one in the sentence, Yalin. Ahad said what he questions. What is another one? Lean matar. Dima. What is another one, ya Dima?
Sorry, teacher, I was muted. Which number we are now?
We are in 11. Ahad said what he questions, and I say there is another one.
No. Why
Yes.
a poet?
Yes, yes. Is after predicate nominative.
Yes.
After linking verb, I mean predicate nominative. Why a poet would give up either kind of writing. Number 12. Yes, number 12. Answer
What he
yes.
what
Serene.
he or she wants to express.
What he or she wants to express. Excellent. In Lin al-Haj, there is another one in the sentence. Serene said one, you say one.
What he or she wants to
She said this. What he or she wants to express. She said this. There is another one.
Who the poet?
Who the poet. Excellent. There is one more point I want to say about noun clause. What if we still either what?
بس either يعني ما له دخل kind of writing.
Where is it, dear? Where is it, dear? 11?
Yeah.
Why a poet would give up either kind of writing, all of it? Look at me, girls. There is one more detail. He knows that I am a dentist, right? And these are the example of noun clauses in I brought for you. He knows that I am a dentist. What if we read it like this? He knows I am a dentist. So he eliminated the introductory word in noun clause. And you still understand it, right? Right or not? So if he says to me, he knows I am a dentist. This is one independent clause or complex clause? Complex sentence.
Independent?
Why?
Because it's only made of one, not more than a sentence.
This is it. He knows, he is subject and knows predicate. Okay? He knows. Okay? He and knows. We subject and predicate. And then we have I, subject, and am, predicate. So two subject, two predicates. There should be here that. But he eliminated that. So it is not one. It is this he knows is independent clause. That I am a dentist is noun clause. But he eliminated that. Let's see another one. I don't know if my brother is at
Teacher,
home.
so it was a complex or normal sentence?
Complex. Complex. It is two. He knows is independent and there is the noun clause.
Ah, okay. So
Here.
it's hidden. We should know it from the meaning.
Yes. If we omit the introductory word of the noun clause. Here again, he doesn't eat meat. I can understand you will not be always with me. Here I subject, can understand the verb. You subject, won't be always, will be always is the verb, is an adverb, with me preposition phrase. Here that. So one subject, one verb, two subject, two verb. Together, it cannot be one sentence.
Yes.
So it is one independent clause and one dependent clause. What happened to that? It's eliminated.
So
but for example, can I eliminate I wonder who lives in this place? Can I eliminate who? No, I wonder lives in the place? No, I can't. Okay? One minute, girls. 1 minute, be with me, please.
Okay.
Sorry, girls, I had to answer a call. So, can I eliminate I wonder who lives in this place? Can I say I wonder lives in this place? No.
No.
I don't know she wants to come with us.
We can't eliminate it.
Everybody asked if you could help. No. Okay, but here she believed I was right. I can eliminate it. You understand? So sometimes I can eliminate the introductory word of noun clause and still function as it is functions. Here you will find it in your book at under PS.
Teacher, Huda is telling you that it's not working with her classera.
The whole classera? Okay. So girls, we go to exercise 10 and answer it, please. You'll just add noun clauses. Add noun clauses, girls. Aya Benjak, you have the book or not yet?
Teacher, can I go to the bathroom?
Go, Yasserine. Aya Benjak, do you have it or not yet?
No.
How would you study, dear?
Wallahi, miss, I'm telling my dad every day, but he just can't find it in the bookstore.
Bookstore?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Arwa, are you here, Arwa?
Yes.
Can you answer number 1? Add any noun clause you want. Any noun clause you want. A noun clause starts with how, if, that, what, whatever, when, which, whichever, who, whoever, wherever, whenever. Arwa?
Something. Who started the fire?
Who started the fight? Excellent. I know who started the fight. Excellent. Number 2, Batul, are you here? Ghala, Harir.
Miss, we're solving which exercise?
Yes, miss.
Exercise 10. Batul, can you answer number 2? Sam worries. Sam worries. He worries. And I want a noun clause. Can you give me any noun clause with worries? Sam worries that. Huh?
Some worries. Wait, miss. Any noun clause?
Yes, I'm telling you. Sam worries that he or Sam worries
That he believed.
the mystery,
Wait.
for example.
Or the studies.
Sam worries that he forgot what he studied. You want
Wait,
Can
miss.
I put number
Miss,
3?
can I answer?
Ghala? Okay, just let me choose who didn't answer. Ghala? 3 يا Ghala. حرير. غلا حرير ليال.
Yes.
حرير 3
Yes.
حليل. حرير.
What she got?
With what she
He
got.
got.
Yes, Jared will be happy with what she got. Thank you. Linda 4. Linda 4. Noor Badur 4.
Okay. Has anyone checked whose book is that?
Whose book is that? Excellent. 5 Malika.
مس مليكة معلق عندها المايك.
اوكي مريم شغدلي. مليكة مريم شغدلي.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Mariam, can you answer 5?
Who you are?
Yes, who you are, great. Number 6, Noor, you answered ya Noor today? Ragad?
Just answer. Do you want
Okay.
to answer?
No, thank you. Ragad, 6 ya Ragad?
Yes, miss.
6. Tia, you'll answer 7.
Okay.
Wad, you'll answer 8.
6.
Ragad, 6 ya Ragad. The most important question is any question ya Ragad. The most interesting question is, or the most important question is?
Who studied?
Who studied? Okay. Tia, 7?
Yes, miss.
Add a noun clause, dear. Dear.
Yes, miss. I'm just thinking of a noun.
Oh, okay. Anything starts with يعني, anything as a noun clause and takes a verb. I use it as a subject, takes a verb.
Miss, can I say who wrote the poem is something to think about?
Excellent. Who wrote the poem is something to think about. Excellent.
Miss,
وعد
it's
ايه
recording.
yes
Miss, I wasn't there, but I'm
it's
sorry.
okay Linda, you'll answer 9. وعد answer 8 يا وعد.
Whether you like the food.
ها read it all, read all of it. Read it all, dear. وعد, are you here?
Yes, sorry, miss. My mic.
Yes. طب okay, answer, dear.
Whether you like the food, Natalie wondered.
Where do you like the food? Excellent. 9, Linda.
Yes. Natalie, Waldo learned that the planets orbit the sun.
that the planets orbit the sun. Okay, great. Number 10, Judy.
Whatever was in his way.
Okay, whatever was on his way. Go now, girls. 5 minutes and we meet at 9:30. Okay? Yes.